What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. It is the 24th day of February, and here we are sitting at about $1.31 with 9 hours, 23 minutes left in the day. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it, okay? Moving down, we have seen a slightly lower low here. Yesterday, Bitcoin moved down about 4.4%, while XRP moved down less than 3%. When Bitcoin was up here at all these relative high points from this low, we were confidently saying that I believe we will see lower lows in the price. We'll probably see lower lows in the price before we move higher. All throughout that time, I've been saying that I also think that XRP will move down as well. It'll go below this threshold here, but I'm skeptical to see if it sees a lower low. I think we can see a higher low. And seeing Bitcoin drop more or harder than XRP in this moment right now, I mean, you're further away from your threshold here than XRP is from its threshold. I think that really adds to that idea that we might see a higher low. Perhaps on a daily closing basis, we do close below this low, but I really am optimistic for XRP to find a higher low here. It doesn't need to. If you get a slightly lower low, you get a double bottom, whatever. It's okay. It's fine. But the call at the moment, I guess, is a higher low. And if we're looking at this from a relative low to a relative high perspective, that higher low could come in. It could come in at the golden ratio at $1.30 to $1.26. It could come in at the 786, 886 area, which is $1.22 to $1.17. I mean, either of those areas are appropriate. And again, maybe we see a double bottom, a true double bottom, a slightly lower low. That can happen too, and it's fine. I don't believe that we're going to get to $1. I don't believe that we're going to get below $1 right now. Later in 2026, sure, but not right now. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame, and we'll zoom out from there, okay? 1 hour time frame here. Higher lows in the RSI, bullish divergence, guys. Bullish divergence on the stochastics, and no bullish divergence on the MACD. 4 hour time frame, bullish divergence. Bullish divergence on the MACD. None on the stochastics, but that's okay. I mean, again, the thought here that I'm trying to promote is that XRP really could find support like right here and move up. I don't know if we go lower. I don't know if we go all the way down to $1.22, $1.17. It's possible. It's something we should keep on the menu for sure until we get above this point here. But I definitely feel like we're in an area where we could expect a bounce. I wouldn't be surprised if we went a little bit lower. Interact with $1.30, interact with $1.26, something in that area. Interact with that first. What we want to see if and when we bounce from this area, what we want to see is a move that takes you above the 236. If the move stops here and we come back down to the golden ratio, we will likely go lower. If the move stops here and we find resistance on the golden ratio, we will likely go lower. Okay, likely. And then we're in this nice kind of channel coming downwards here, aren't we? Again, the goal is to bounce from $1.30 to $1.26 and get above. That's two things, right? Get to $1.30, $1.26, and then bounce and get above $1.52. Let's say $1.53 on a 4 hour closing basis or a higher time frame. If we do that, we certify this as the low. If we bounce from $1.30 to $1.26 and we find resistance between $1.43 and $1.36 and we come back down to the golden ratio, well, we likely go lower. I really wouldn't be surprised if ultimately we found support at $1.21 to $1.17, but right now the call is to bounce from the golden ratio zone and to move up. Do we find resistance here? Do we find resistance here? Do we break through the threshold? Any of those three possibilities. That's what I'm going for. And then tomorrow, when we have this move playing out and the indicators show us bearish divergence, we can call for a move lower. When they look like they're just getting started, we're about to get bullish, we can call for a move higher. And then the next day, if we're higher or lower doing our whatevers, we can call for the next appropriate move. Okay. I don't really have anything else to say. I think I've said everything I need to say or want to say, desire to say. The RSI, stochastics, and the MACD on the daily time frame look terrible. I certainly would not be surprised if we saw slightly lower prices. And even if we do find support between now and the next 24, 48 hours, we find support here at $1.30 to $1.26, we're not out of the woodworks until we get above $1.52. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.